Today I wanted to talk about the subject of taking on a meaningless job, dedicating and committing your life to it, and basically just recommending that you don't do that for yourself, because in a way you will die before you actually die. So a part of you, a very important part of you, will die before you physically are in the grave, okay? I don't know why you're watching this video. I don't know why you clicked this video, but I am sure that if you click this video because a part of you believes that, a part of you wants to know more about that, if you find yourself in a situation where you are just working to you what is a meaningless job. Now, there is nothing wrong with doing the old-fashioned way of life, or the old-fashioned life path, which is going to school, getting an education, getting a college or university degree, and then starting a career that you actually care about, that you think is meaningful and it fulfills you, and you think that you're making an impact on the world. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to be a doctor or a lawyer, engineer, or whatever professional, the world needs those people, and those are meaningful life callings. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you were just working a job for the money, just to pay the bills, you're not passionate about it, you don't care about it, you don't feel like there's any meaning to it in your life, that's a really bad plan. And I am going to sum it up with this Alan Watts quote. Honestly, I couldn't have said it any better. You are going to spend 1/3 of your life working. Why do you want to essentially waste that time when you don't have to? This is a choice that you decided to make, right? Why do you want to waste doing something you don't care about? It just doesn't make any sense. I see so many people doing this. Like, for instance, you'll get a job at a bank, okay? And you got a job at the bank because you kind of like the idea of working in an office environment, but you actually aren't passionate about finance. You don't care for it, but it has good hours and decent pay. So that's why you work at the bank. Okay, this is like a typical scenario you will see in the majority of people's lives. They just work at the bank for their whole life. They're not passionate about finance. They wouldn't sit at a dinner table with someone and talk about finance late into the night. They don't care, really. They're not really that passionate about it, but they need a job, they need to pay the bills, they have mouths to feed. And to me, it's really sad, because essentially you've let life happen to you, okay? Things happen in your life where you had to take responsibility. Maybe you got pregnant, maybe you got someone pregnant, now you have a family, now you're married, now you decided to buy a house to provide more stability for your family, so you ended up in a job because of the pay and because of the hours, but you didn't actually care about it. And it's really sad because you turned your back on yourself. That's right, I said it. You turned your back on yourself, and you betrayed a part of yourself, that part of yourself when you were a kid that had hopes and dreams, passions, interests. You said, bye, I don't have time for that anymore because I have this or that, I have a house, I have kids, I have bills. Okay, I want you to write down all the reasons why your life ended up the way that it ended up. And I'm not trying to like make you feel bad, I'm trying to help you. I'm sorry if I might be coming off a little bit too hard, but this is how I spoke to myself when I ended up in a situation similar to yours, and I sat down and I wrote down every excuse of why I ended up where I ended up, right? Write all those reasons down. Then what I want you to do is take that piece of paper and rip it up and throw it in the trash, because those are all excuses, and those are all you playing the victim. You are not a victim. You are in control of your life. You're in control of every choice that you make. And the only thing that's stopping you from chasing your dreams and going after your dreams is you. And all of these obstacles and limits, yes, they are real. They are obstacles, they are challenges, and they are things that are going to cause struggle in your life, but they are not impossible to overcome, because so many people have overcome these same obstacles and challenges that you are facing right now. I guarantee it. There are so many people who have come over so many hardships, tragedies, challenges. They conquered all of it. And it's because they didn't let the excuses run their life. I want to show you guys a book. It's actually on my shelf over there. This book I read, The 5 Secrets You Must Discover Before You Die. Do you know what the #1 regret of dying people is? Not being true to themselves and not being true to themselves in the sense that it usually involved their life's work or their life's calling, they turn their back on it. Each of us is born with a path we are meant to follow, not a place we will end up, but rather a certain set of experiences I am meant to have while I am here. You have a path to follow, your intuition knows what it is, and if you settle for some mediocre, meaningless job just to be caught in the cogwheel of life, you are not being true to yourself, and this is the #1 regret of dying people. So don't end up like these dying people with these massive regrets that they're suffering with, because your time will not return. Do not end up like this while you still have time, while you still have energy, vitality, and health. Figure out a way to go after your life calling. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your talents, your gifts, your passions, and your interests just because you have these obstacles and you have these struggles. It's going to be hard. I never said it was going to be easy. It's going to be hard, but it's going to be worth it, because you will be honoring yourself. You will be true to yourself. These challenges and these struggles, they will be yours. You'll be able to actually own your life. You work a meaningless, mediocre job. You were just building someone else's dream. You are not building your own dream. Don't rob yourself of that. That's what I wanted to say to you guys about this. If you guys want to know more ways to start following your life path, I have so many videos about that on my channel. Check out all the videos on my channel. I recommend the video How to Do You, I think that's what it's called, or how to, that's what it says on the thumbnail, How to Do You. So check that video out. I have like a step-by-step guide on how you can begin following your life calling. I hope this video helps with you guys, and I will see you all in the next video. Also, buy this book. It's really, really enlightening. I'll link it below. Bye.